Good evening and welcome back to another episode, I guess, of the ESV, the destruction or the destructive nature of the ESV. I don't think that people always understand the intent behind it. We are going to get deeper into it in another podcast coming up this weekend if I don't do it before then. But I have so many of these verses that I've gone through that I'm not going to go through all of them. I realize as I'm going into episode number 2, I have too many more to go, so I'm going to try to combine a selected few. I toyed with the idea, and some people will find this hilarious, and they'll mock this to be something I shouldn't do, but I'm good with that because that means I should definitely do it. I will be writing a book on this. I will be putting these together in a way that Bible believers can just reference quickly and efficiently and effectively, and they can decide on their own because we live in a biblical scholar elitism of a world where we rely on them, and only they can tell us how to feel or to see or to read or to look. All of these things, they control what we thought processes, and we don't need to be controlled by that. That sounds a lot like the Roman Catholic Church of old, doesn't it? It sure does. But so I will be selecting more of to condense it in less episodes, and the rest will go into a book of some sort that I'm probably going to publish when I get the ability, because it's just so much. There's just so much. There's so many differences, and the differences that I reference and that I will reference is not even the ones that people are always saying that King James onlyist out there complain about. Oh, the these and the thous and Victorian times and Shakespeare. I'm like, yeah, that's not what I'm not even going to that. I reference the fact that you don't care about the blood of Jesus when the ESV was made. You don't care about God in some cases. Remove Lord. Remove the deity. That's what I care about. All right, let's go to the first verse. Luke 23:38, the King James Bible reads, "And a superscription also was written over him in letters of Greek and Latin and Hebrew. This is the King of the Jews." In the ESV it reads, "There was also an inscription over him. This is the King of the Jews." And the NRSV Catholic edition, I did forget to put the Wycliffe up here, which predates King James and reads pretty much the same thing as King James, and again, if you know anything about the Wycliffe Bible, a lot of spelling and different verbiage there. But anyways, I'll get into that another time. The Catholic Bible here, NRSV, and yes, it is a Catholic Bible because Catholic people love this Bible, along with the NASB as well, the NAB. There was also an inscription over him. "This is the King of the Jews." I'm saving my commentary down here for a later date. What do we obviously see? Greek, Latin, and Hebrew. Oh, let's not put that up there. Why? What scholarly intention was this? We're going to move on to Luke 23:42, the King James Bible. It reads, "And he said unto Jesus, Lord, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom." In the ESV, it reads, "And he said, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And the NRSV reads, "Then he said, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom." Why is it important to put Lord there? Why do you take Lord out? Because a lot of people at that time, in that time frame, believed Jesus was a man, was a prophet, just another dude, man, who had a pretty cool message. Josephus and the rest of them. But he was the Lord. And that matters. They teach in literary classes and literature, historical literature, even just run-of-the-mill, and Shakespeare and all of that, Chaucer and so forth, even with Marx and Friedrich Engels, Bertrand Russell, who was an atheist, verbiage matters. I appreciate you watching tonight. Have a beautiful evening. God bless. Good night.